Good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to show you from Muller&Son how we have resolved, hopefully, a unsatisfied customer and what was the reason for his unsatisfaction. First of all, I dealt with the claim that the last hole was only usable for him. I think that we may have not received the correct wrist size to beginning, because I made enough straps to place. If you tell me 7.5, you know, I don't place the holes wrong, but if you tell me a wrong wrist size, then this results usually in that. So we made a new long side free of charge, and of course I put more holes in so for a bigger wrist. Well, you know, I'm not trying to shift whose responsibility that is to tell me and was I told the wrong wrist size. It just appears that it needed more holes, and so I put more holes in here and also made the new strap longer. Oops. The second complaint was this was not thick enough for him. It is to our standard requirements, and it fits everything but it was a personal preference that this is not thick enough. Okay, fine. So here is the remake. And I just also want to have this, of course, on camera, that we made this thicker. It's as thick as it can possibly be to fit in these claws here from the buckle. The customer required a non-logo buckle, even so we offer logo buckles. And he called this buckle, questioned its quality. It's a quality buckle. It's made, this particular buckle is made in Asia, and if it's made in Switzerland, we're looking at $400 just for the buckle. So okay, fine, we can't buy buckles for $400, and we can, but then the strap comes to $500 or $600. So I don't know. But anyway, we made this thicker. We made, let me just show you this. It works. We made this longer, and I made many extra holes for if it needs to be shorter or even longer. And I also created it so if it needs to be trimmed here, an X-Acto knife can trim this off. Anybody at home could trim that. Just don't touch the stitching. But if you do that, then it gives an extra room on the strap, you know, because this tongue would not be there. It doesn't need to be, but we just wanted to cover our bases, because we sense that the customer is maybe has a strong opinion about, and so rightfully so. I mean, have a strong opinion about things that you buy and that others make for you. But I wanna do, of course, right by the customers, and so we made this thicker. We made it longer and fitting a bigger wrist and a smaller wrist. I demo it here on with these. It has curved lugs, and so I want to show this always very clear, because we put curved lug nuts in here, and even so the curve is in the leather. But if you not use curved lug nuts, the curve will pull out and it become a straight strap. And if you use, and we give free curved lug nuts, but if you wanted to have better ones, I highly recommend, you don't have to get Omega or Rolex curved lug bars for prices that are very high, you can just buy good curved lug nuts on wherever you buy, eBay, Amazon, in your corner store, and that would probably be advisable. I have to say that because the lug nuts we give are okay, but one time a customer, something broke, and then he was very unhappy with the lug bar, which I don't make, and I could of course not warrant his watch because the lug bar broke. Nobody will do that. So anyway, buy yourself a nice lug bar and use my free ones if you want. I do that just so you don't have to go searching, and you can wear it on the first day when you get it. So this is the same sheen, exact the same sheen as the leather before, and it is all handmade again. This is Demoron Omega with these curved lugs with our contour cut. It is a little more masculine even here, and then where it layers up, we try to normally not have this big, but this customer wanted to have as big as possible, and we did that. So the mushroom stud is securing here, it's not poking through, but then it fits as thick as possible in these areas. I also show you the stud is there. We had in the past people get these, and the first thing is they break off that stud, and we can't do anything about it. When we ship it out, they're tested, they're made sure that they work, and I show it to you here on this video. It's there, it works, and see here, click. Now it's locked, and now it's unlocked, and these work. Partially they work is because if you make this too thick, they don't. But if you make it in the right size, they do, because this can block this mechanism. I explain a little more because I think that might be needed for an understanding of the details. So anyway, the curved lug nuts and the hand stitched and double stitched, everything is the same, and it's the old one, and in our opinion there was nothing wrong with this whatsoever, but I of course respect it. It's I'm also of course don't want bad feedback because it sounded like that's what we are threatened with, and so it was not necessary to threaten us with bad feedback. We make these things, and now it's made, and it will be sent out maybe today, tomorrow. It's a wonderful strap. Again, it's exactly how I would want it. I can't demo it on my wrist because my wrist is too thick, but I put it on my wife's wrist, and it looked very nice, and it's exactly, so I show you again. The buckle works, the strap is thicker, and the long end and is longer. A thing like this takes about an extra day of work. To make a strap is labor intense, and if you spend let's say 5 hours on one side, and you get it takes a moment. Well, thank you very much, and bye bye.